Hello everyone and welcome back to Rule of Rose. I am dying. So last episode we fought the Goat Sisters, who beat the living hell out of me. Speaking of which, oh, it's a toy goat. Piece of paper underneath it. Okay, here we go. The page. True love. I wonder if paper goes in book.
Jennifer's a genius. Truly brilliant.
Alright, we read all of this. Who is there to read the letter?
Even true love is quickly shredded by conflict.
Yup.
Now she writes that down. The unlucky girl remembered the promise she made to her dear friend, and so she wrote it on the chalkboard, so she'd never forget it ever again.
Everlasting true love.
Why did this idiot girl write it like that? Like,
Off to the side?
yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
We have established that she is dumb
more or
as
less.
all hell.
Yeah. So now we are on the third book,
Jesus.
called The Mermaid
Balls.
Princess.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
It
hurts. It hurts deep in my testicles.
I'm just saying this. I hope it's not as challenging as it was for Boggs and I the first time.
Yeah, it was bad. Because we will have to do a lot of speed ups and shit that you guys won't even get to watch.
Mm-hmm. How was it, Jennifer? Do you remember now? I see you remember the second one. But that's not all of it. You really are a silly girl.
Stop calling me silly, you dick.
Hurry, hurry, read another story. I feel like it could rhyme if I just said it.
How could it rhyme?
Uri, sturry.
I think you're mixing two accents there.
Just read the damn story.
I think you're mixing and matching the accents a bit there.
We've got to deal with this.
Mermaid Princess. And there she looks like she's dead.
Yep. A long, long time ago, the Mermaid Princess fell in love with a human prince. But for years, her love went unrequited.
Requited.
Before long, she was old and decrepit.
Old people suck.
All alone, even on the day of her death.
There are tons of other mermaids.
The poor, poor princess of the Sea Kingdom. Who'd ever want to become an ugly woman like her?
Then missing page. And fishes. Look at, there are tons of other mermaids. She just doesn't want to go out there.
Yeah, but dude, it's an ugly duckling story. Except
It's an ugly duckling story. It's like a reverse ugly duckling. She gets old and ugly and dies.
which is really how it ended.
That's how every story ends, really. It's just they leave that part out because it's unbelievably sad. But every story ends with they get old and die.
Unless they were killed.
Unless something else and they die.
Which I guess can be really sad too.
Unless you're me. I would love to end every story like that. Put me in a good mood. Why do we randomly just teleport?
When the unlucky girl closed the storybook, the strong-willed princess was there in the room.
It looks like she's trying to take down that wall with that stick. I don't think it's going to work.
Rats, the fish is gone. You should be looking for your own precious thing.
So
There's nothing
I don't think a
inside.
fish could ever live in there.
Oh, most certainly.
Unless it's an algae eater, and even they would probably eat themselves into fucking coma. So, once again, we have this theme of ropes. Every fucking way.
There are a lot of ropes in this game.
Yes, there are. I mean, the whole bed is tied up in ropes. How are you going to get in that wardrobe? You can't. It's fucking tied up with ropes. Whoever made this game loves fucking ropes. Basically, what Silent Hill is to Rusty Fence, this is to ropes.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, ropes, I guess, is interesting, but not scary, for at least to me.
Not particularly. I mean, I don't
Left.
really like being... I'm gonna
Back.
check this stuff first.
Oh,
Because I don't think we've been in here yet. We can't get in here, huh? Maybe I'm just thinking about it wrong.
I mean...
I can hear somebody crying. Oh, it's the tiny bitch.
Yeah. The Lilin.
Question mark?
No way, there's no such thing.
How do you make a question mark noise?
Bees? This month's gift, an unmarried mermaid.
Damn. All the mermaids I know are married.
I
You're
know.
gonna have to...
I try to... Yeah, I'm single and I try to
make a
mingle
divorce
with
joke, but I'm not able to do it. I'm not really able to make a divorce joke funny. It is beyond me. Let's see, has this changed any?
Nope, it doesn't change.
Isn't it at this point?
No. I was annoyed by that as well.
It does change every once in a while, but it doesn't change here. I think maybe it changes after the trio. Oh, they did change their name. We're filthy now. Weren't we something else before? We still outranked that fat bitch.
Agreed.
That's the important thing.
We're not always wet like she is. Just gross, man. Nobody wants someone who's just glistening.
Yeah, she
Due
does
to
look
fluid.
like she's got like mucus and slobber kind of everywhere. It's a bit disturbing.
The cold princess and the wise-looking princess were talking. The unlucky girl quietly listened in.
Why do these bitches all get to be princesses?
I mean, they made the club. Diana was quite upset. Don't you think that was too much? We had to do it. Besides, there's no such thing as mermaids. Don't you agree, Meg? You're right. That was the only thing we could do. I don't actually remember what they're talking about, or even if I know or ever knew what they're talking about right there. How about you, Jennifer? Do you believe in mermaids? The cold princess said. They're such beautiful and pure creatures. You're looking for a mermaid too, aren't you? Then you'd better hurry. Diana might find it before you. And there's, what is a fish?
Scale.
Yep.
For some odd reason, they leave behind a fish scale, and they're clearly further along the trail than we are. I guess they just don't have a dog.
Yeah, they don't have a brown.
That's exactly the problem.
Good old brown.
Everyone needs to have a dog.
You better equip your weapon.
Yeah, I'm also going to drop all of this shit because it's just going to eat inventory space. This is definitely something that could have been dealt with better, I think.
A little weird, I'll admit.
I actually might want that. So far, we haven't really needed the map, mostly because we're just following Brown around, and we kind of know the map, at least to a degree.
Reading the map is also really not useful.
Not terribly. You have to read where you are, because getting your bearings is kind of hard. Alright, Brown, go! I know it's completely out of the way. You think we should go change outfits?
I can't recall when after this our next chance to come to the four-leaf clover room is.
Maybe a little bit. Oop, shiny.
Candy!
Yep, I'm doing it.
Alright. Well,
Not for the sake of outfits, but because I think there's something wrong with this weapon, since I keep missing attacks that are
we
clearly
could
going
equip
through
the
them.
other weapon, but...
We dropped it.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, it's locked.
Well, never mind
Well,
then.
maybe the
You gonna switch to a different weapon, though?
I think the other weapons are probably in here.
Maybe the umbrella would be better.
The umbrella and the racket had the same swing. Yes. Well, let's go to equip. Master racket, master umbrella. Well, let's go with the umbrella. I can't do that while it's equipped. Damn it.
Yeah, that syringe is just really odd.
I don't know what's up with it. I think it might just have some kind of an issue. Because it was pretty clearly passing through the enemies multiple times. I shouldn't have that much trouble with a super weapon. So let's try this. Hopefully. This actually is the weapon that goes with the Lolita costume. Which we wore before, but we didn't realize that the weapon had been stuck in our inventory because it was full. So it just overflowed into the garbage bin.
See, the developers of this game knew what was going to make me replay it. And that's alternative costumes.
That is totally the way to get Adola to play a game.
And it's the way to get me to pay for DLC. That's the only time I'm going to do it.
You are not a hard man to please.
I have reasonable expectations about the slut levels of the females that I play. People complain all the time. They say, why does she have battle armor that's just a bikini? And I say, why are you what you are? Why do I hate you? Why does no one understand that that's the way it should be?
I'm distracted by your cats.
Good. Bill Matt
adorable.
just passed along the news to me that Bravely Default outsold Final Fantasy 13.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's actually good news. We have all been playing Bravely Default, and we really like it.
Yeah.
It's a fun game.
It's really good.
They're going to be a little bit older when this video hits, but we don't care. At this point, right now, we've been playing it.
I beat it. It's delicious.
Fuck you.
Oh, here we are. Now,
oh, yes.
This is the first time being introduced to these fellas.
Hmm? Now we can see them in other context. That is Mr. Hoffman?
I don't remember if it's Mr. Hoffman or not. I really don't remember.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's his name. And one of the girls, which we really haven't met much. What does it say?
This is...
Bottom of the sea.
Yeah, this is the underwater world.
Yeah, it is. Which is why the camera now has a blue filter on it.
Yeah. You're a child, you know. I mean, you're using your imagination here.
We're not a child.
Huh.
We're like, looks like we're 17.
Might be.
Oh, it's too bad we're in an alternate costume, because this is where you can get a really good look at her panty lines in her first costume. I'm pretty sure this is where you first pointed it out to me. So here we have a weapon, the meat cleaver.
Which is an okay weapon.
This is a decent weapon. It doesn't have range, though, but it's got high damage. And a fish head.
This is where you can see her panty line well.
Yeah. Fish head that's been chopped off of its body. I just remember it because from this scene is when Adola mentioned that you could see her panty line. It was pretty clear in the other costume, but not in her alternates.
Which really makes the alternates weak. You know?
If you're judging costumes by how well you can see her panty line...
I will say this. I'm really surprised the nurse costume isn't sluttier.
I kind of am, too. Like, I get where you're coming from with that. They did make it, like, period, you know, like, contemporary.
So did, Silent Hill kind of did with its nurses. And those were clearly geared towards, you know...
Yes, but there was a reason for it.
Yeah, but this is an alternative costume.
Oh, yeah, I know.
So I mean, there would be a good reason.
Hill 3, you can get that alternate costume that, like, gives you superpowers. The like Sailor Moon type costume thing.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm talking about? It has a laser beam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, Sailor Moon is something we haven't visited in a while, and I really should.
Yeah, it's been a while.
This summer, we should watch Tenchi Muyo. Speaking of Sailor Moon.
Those are two connected things because they're both anime. Hey, did you hear about Dragon Ball Z Neon Genesis Evangelion? So this is the part of the game that really just weirded me the what the fuck.
Yeah, we didn't know what to do, and
These are fish.
They're fish.
And they have no body. Well, those have bodies.
Yeah.
Those two didn't. Weird.
Yep.
This is the part of where I started to suspect Jennifer is either tripping balls or absolutely foaming at the mouth insane. I'm not sure which.
Fish just has got to be this way, I just know it.
Do you not see the fish flying around you? There are fish everywhere here.
I think at this point it's reasonable to infer that not everyone is seeing what Jennifer is.
Probably. If everybody saw the things Jennifer's seeing, they'd probably all be crying in a corner because Jennifer sees some pretty horrifying shit. Alright, I remember this part gets really bad.
Yeah.
Really bad.
So there is actually a save point near here.
Didn't find it, folks.
Open your map. We're looking for Sector 1 M passage or Sector 1 maintenance passage.
Oh,
There's
boy.
actually a
Oh, there we are.
All right, so go up probably. So R1. Oh. There's Sector 2. You know what, Boggs? What do you think your chances of
doing it in one try?
Yeah.
Not great.
Let's
Not
do it.
gonna lie. Not great. Okay. Time to be a man.
This section not only has a ridiculously annoying boss.
But it has the worst enemies in the game.
Yeah, it is lengthy as all hell. It has
And
these.
God damn it, these.
The fish-headed things.
These are
Just
the worst enemies in the whole game.
Just all you can do is run.
Pretty much, yeah. See, this is the thing. They flop around and do damage after you knock them over.
Wow.
Oh, I managed to find
What?
a path. There was a path there. I am so lucky.
And
Normally, I can't get through that without taking at least 3 to 4 hits. Because they do damage when they're on the ground flopping around like a fish out of water. That's the gag, obviously. But normally, it's impossible to sneak by them that fast.
What do we have here? Some old perverted man touching
Yes.
a girl?
Yes. Here's exactly what we have here. This is part of the reason why I had to spend so much money to get this game. Oh no, we're not missing out on this peep show.
Oh yeah. Oh god damn it. I hate this fucking section.
Oh,
Here we go.
My balls. I feel it in my balls. Good boy, Brown. Get him. This is also probably the best part of the game, though.
This is cool design.
Stylistically.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Stylistically and thematically, probably the best part of the game, but gameplay-wise, it's awful. Little fucker! That's still pretty fucking horrifying. I've seen it like 3 times now, but it's still pretty fucked up.
Okay, great.
Okay.
God damn it.
Here we are, the Mermaid Princess. The worst bitch in the game. Alright, so we fought her a couple times before. Woo.
Alright, get your hit
So
on.
we have to attack her from the side at all times.
Yeah.
If you go from her front, she will beat the living fuck out of you. Usually the best way to fight her actually is to stick to a corner wait till she comes down, then get a couple of swings in.
Oh god, get out of there.
I'm gonna die. And she leaves this poison. Luckily, she didn't spray it all around because I think I hit her in the middle of it.
Yeah.
That poison on the ground will do damage as you stand in it. Whoop.
That was pretty weird, okay?
Yeah. I have a hard time judging distances in this game sometimes. And she always screams like that before she comes down. That's your indication that she's coming down. Alright, there's nothing I can do about that.
Fuck it.
When she's over on that side of the room, I just gotta leave her.
When she goes to the bed, you can't fight her whatsoever.
No, she's invincible there because the bed will block your path to her.
Oh, too late.
Yep.
This is why the boss fights.
This is basically part of why it's so hard.
And mind you, we're doing okay here, and it looks
we're doing
like
pretty well because we've done this multiple times and we know this boss. That's
And
basically the way you do it. You smack her twice and run.
And I know it looks
It's really hard to get yourself disciplined enough to do that, and not, try to fight her when she appears every time. The first time I fought her, I stood out here in the middle of the room, and she just kept dive bombing the shit out of me. You can kind of judge where she is by her cries, whether she's close or far. I didn't realize that till we had died to her 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
It was not good. Brown is also useless in this fight because he can't get her up on the air like that. Oh, yep.
That'll happen occasionally.
Yeah, sometimes that's just going to happen. You can sometimes tell because you can hear the scream. I do like that the ropes on the wall move. I just noticed that. Yeah, she has kind of like cuts on her side that are like gill slits.
I can't get to her.
No, we can't because she'll spit like that.
Fucking idiot Brown.
So yeah, Brown usually ends up on the ground at the end of this fight because he walks into the poison puke a lot. She's a ways off. Yep, there she is. But yeah, this boss is pretty fucking disturbing, just in the design.
Yep.
Because it's just like a girl being tied up and lowered by a rope, and she has these cuts on her side. And she also bears a great resemblance to one of the girls in the game, which we haven't really interacted with yet. I think we could have met her, but she hasn't actually done anything yet. Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
Or shit.
I just took a bunch of damage there. Well, not a bunch, but multiple hits.
So, no joke.
And there's Brown dying.
We're doing about 100 times better.
Oh, yes.
And we got past those awful fish things the first time.
We got so lucky with the fish things. They just opened a path. Because, yeah, normally you have to run your way through all of them like a fucking linebacker, and you're going to take like 3 or 4 hits from them.
We sat here and we told you this is going to be a nightmare. And
But we're actually doing it.
Fucking play yourself, asshole.
We learned this fucking boss pretty well. Ow, ow. Okay.
Oh, God.
Problem.
And that's what happens.
And this has happened before, yes.
You got greedy, Boggs.
I did get greedy. Only a little bit. I was only trying to get like 1 hit in. Jesus
Damn,
Christ.
she's staying.
Yeah, that's what caught me off guard. She doesn't usually stick around that long. Alright, bitch. Aha. Also, that little bit of puke that she spits when she comes down can catch you off guard real easily.
Yeah, it can stun you.
She comes down near where you are. Haha! Bitch, I'm on to you! I am doing amazing at this, by the way.
Why? One of the things that just... Yeah,
yes,
we have
it takes forever to kill. And yes, this is an uber weapon.
Yeah.
Our weapon is one of the best in the game.
Nice. First time, good job.
Thank you.
And as you can see...
Man, she is fucked up.
Her tits
she has no
are
nipples,
not there.
And then she turns into a doll because fuck you.
Yep.
Fuck you, that's why.
What in blazes? Just who did this? Who made this mess? Was it you? Go on, tell me. Answer me, Diana. No new mummy or daddy would ever want you if you don't like that.
Weirdo.
No. I won't be angry. Just answer me. It was you, wasn't it? You were in charge after all.
So that there is why this game is so rare, basically.
Yeah.
Yuck! How disgusting.
She was acting that whole time.
Oh, now I see. It was you. It was your fault that I got into trouble.
Bitch, I didn't do anything.
Give it here.
As you can see, it was actually Meg and Eleanor.
Oh my, I see a stain. I've got to clean it up, or Mr. Hoffman will be angry with me.
It was him.
Yep. Giggity.
That part, she passed out because there was fish water on her? I don't know.
Diana was trying to bang her.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. So yeah, almost in all of these parts, the other girls are conspiring to get other girls to hate you.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, Meg and Eleanor are the ones who set that up. I'm pretty sure they're the ones who set the gift for that month to be the mermaid, which then led to Diana getting in trouble because the fish was missing. That's my only assumption.
Alright, so just examine that aquarium.
Yep. Let's check this shit out. Mermaid doll. A slip of paper is peeking out from its stomach. How did that paper stay dry?
It was inside of the fish. I'm yours even in death.
That doesn't make any sense. The fish would have
The
been
inside
wet
of a
with
fish
blood.
has to be dry.
No.
Otherwise it would mold.
Alright, so, the final story of the Mermaid Princess. I am yours even in death.
There you are.
Yep.
And that's a perfect place to end this.
Yep. That one's not as good as... I don't like that moral as much.
No.
The other
no.
morals are cooler. They're
Yeah.
more about, that life sucks and everything you care about is shit. And the world will end and no one will care.
Hell yeah, Boggs. Preach it, brother.
Fuck yeah. I'm pretty sure we have a save point right about here.
Just we're probably about
Here we
75.
are.
We're probably about 75% of the way through the game.
Yeah, we are making really good time compared to our last one where we were wandering around like fucking idiots.
Yeah. All right.
Alright, so, yes. I almost feel like you guys didn't even experience that.
No.
You guys have no idea.
Yeah.
The horror that the mermaid boss put us through. Remember that was after having fought her probably at least 6 times, memorizing her attack pattern really well, and I had a master level weapon. Normally you have a medium damage weapon at best, because you can't fight her with a short range weapon.
Yeah, and
She'll
I mean,
wreck
it looked easy, but for
It's not. And
it just makes no sense.
We had to do like half as many hits as a normal weapon would. It was awful the first time.
Oh yeah. All right.
But consider yourselves lucky that you don't have to watch us suffer through that, or unlucky because you probably like us to suffer.
For that. I can vouch for it.
Yeah.
We have witnesses that the first time was awful.
Yeah.
So yeah, sorry you didn't get to watch us, attempt suicide after our 10th time trying to fucking beat that boss, but the first time has prepared us well. So, like if you like this video, subscribe for some more. We will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Very short
They're just shorts. Shorts. They're comfortable and easy to wear.